Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing? It's Teshwa Jogona here, and as usual, I'm always happy to be here because on this platform, it's where we learn, we educate each other, we give ourselves a chance to make mistakes and learn together and know what's up with the world. Specifically, if you're a person that is looking on migrating or visiting the UK, or you have an interest with UK, this is the place to be. Teshua Jogona Vlogs UK. And guys, today is on Friday, and if you are aware, the Queen, the Majesty, passed on yesterday. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Guys, I can't say much about it. There's just that, we are human. We're human. And when I started following it up, I was at work. And some things you can tell. You can tell with how the information is being passed out. You can tell, like, you don't want to read through those words, but you can tell things are not right. And around late in the afternoon, they announced that she passed on that afternoon peacefully. And our hearts and prayers are with the family. And yeah, I can't say much about it. Okay, so guys, anyway, let's get back to business. What I want us to talk about today is about, I want us to talk about, are you that person that you have your ELTS, you have, or NERIC, you have your police clearance, you have your tuberculosis certificate, you have a certificate or diploma in care, you have everything that is needed, or everything that we've ever talked about, or everything that is mentioned on the UK immigration. You have everything, and you have tried, you've done applications and applications, but you haven't successfully been invited even for one interview. Are you that person? What I want us to check today is what might be the reason, what might be causing it, yeah, so that we cut ourselves a slack. Let's be easy on ourselves. Yeah, you've done your best, and remember, your best can only be the best. Yeah, so if you've done your best, how comes again you're not winning on this part? So one of the reasons why, and it's the major one, it's because of competition. You might not know, but it's very, very competitive. I believe because I can see the region where my people my people watches my videos. I know there are people from India, some countries in Africa, and those are a lot of people. Yeah, and you can imagine, we are not even many. We are not even 200 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers, and not everyone watches some people. It shows that some people watches our content, but they haven't subscribed, if I'm making sense. So remember, there are also other people, content creators, that are creating the same content, and if a job is uploaded and I happen to upload the job and someone else uploads the job, we are content creators. But remember, there are also those individual people that they are looking for those jobs. And if when they find the job, they apply immediately. What do I mean by this? What I mean is, for example, if a company, let's say Tesh company, yeah, Tesh Health and Care company. Okay. I have 5 positions. I need healthcare assistants, 5 healthcare assistants. And those 5 healthcare assistants, those are the vacancies I have. I have uploaded the jobs, and guess what? Do you know what is happening? 5 vacancies, but companies are getting like 10,000, 5,000 people applying for that job. Remember, possibly there's a possibility even before they get on the 300, 500 mark of those people that have applied, they've already come to they've already taken the, they've already, they've taken the people they want, the people they feel that have the potential. Yeah, because can you imagine if I need 5 people and 3,000 people applied for the job? What are the chances of those 3,000 people getting the job? Guys, remember about was it probability? I never used to like maths, but I do know there's something about probability and blah blah blah. So what is the probability the 3,000 people will get those 5 vacancies? It's 0.00 something, I guess. So one of the reasons why you're not being shortlisted, it's because of the competition. How can we solve this competition? You can only solve this competition by not giving up and by applying to as many companies as you can, so that you give yourself, because you see where maths come from. I know if you're from Kenya and you always ask yourself, where the probability we were doing in school, where do we use it? You can see where we are using. The more you apply, the more you are increasing your chances of getting shortlisted. I hope I'm making sense, my people. So that is one. Another reason why it's applying, you see, like if I come here and I'm looking for a job, or I'm showing you how to look for a job. There's a video we've done, recently. I will narrow my searches to tier 2 companies that are sponsoring tier 2 visas. Yeah. But if you're that kind of a person, you're just looking for care jobs and not narrowing, and you're overseas, what happens then? They see you're not, the chances of you getting the job are narrow because you are applying on the wrong place. You're not applying jobs that can sponsor you. And what do I mean by sponsor? Not all companies have the certificate to sponsor people from overseas. Yeah. Some of them are in the process of applying, or they're waiting, in the process of application, or they're waiting for the certificate to come in. So they do not have it. So if you apply in the wrong company, and those people are, maybe they can see your address, your contact details, they can see you're not in the UK, then of course you won't be shortlisted for a job. Are we together? I hope we are together till there. So it's applying jobs to the companies that don't have, countries that don't have the certificate of sponsorship. So definitely they will not shortlist you. So what is the solution to this? Please narrow your search to companies that can sponsor tier 2 visas, so that when you're applying and taking your chance, you're applying to the correct place. Yeah. Another reason is as much as the companies have the certificate to sponsor people overseas, they have to exhaustively show that they have looked for that person. Everyone that applied to their company did not meet the criteria they wanted. And guys, it's not easy. Yeah. They have to show that in order for them to be allowed. Yeah. In order for them to be allowed to bring you, to sponsor your to sponsor your certificate, or in order for the Home Office to provide that certificate of sponsorship, the company has to show that it has looked, it has searched, but it couldn't get someone to cover that spot or that vacancy. So what does that mean? It means that before the company makes that decision of, yes, we need 5 people, but there's no way. Of course, we have a lot of application from overseas. That means those spots can be taken by 3 of these people. But we need to find more people from UK. We need to find more people from UK because the government does not want people again in the UK to start complaining that they don't have jobs, and actually they don't have jobs, and actually the jobs are being given to people applying from overseas. So that makes it it will take time. That's why it will be the chances of people to be recruited overseas, they will decrease a little bit, because remember, if a job is put up for maybe 4 weeks or 6, they say 4 to 6 weeks, and it doesn't get someone, probably they will put it up again, and then so that they have evidence that even if we recruit abroad or overseas, we will have this evidence that we have put this job for twice or thrice this amount of time, and we did not get someone that could replace the could fill the spot in the UK. At the same time, remember, there is people that are coming in the UK, and for some reason they change the employer. Yeah, are we together? So if you came to the UK and change the employer while you're in the UK, some companies are offering to even pay your employer so that they can have you. You know, it's cheap. If that's not the case, they're happy to have you while you are here. So if a company had put up a job, but they have found someone who is already here, who had come with another company but want to switch employers, they will take that person, meaning that spot is taken. Yeah. So guys, those are the few reasons why it is you can feel like you're just applying, you have everything, but you're not winning. Yeah. What do I say about that? What I can say about that, and the major one, oh my God, the major one, hallelujah. Me, I do not forget about my God. I do not forget about my God. Let me tell you, if it's not your time, you will apply up to 3,000 applications. But when your time comes, when God sees that you've done your part and it's your time, because He is God, yeah? Because He's God. And God, you cannot compete with God. You know, when you apply, like, you say, this week I've applied 100, and you have high hopes, I'm getting it. No, God will wait when you've given up. Because He cannot share His glory with you. Yeah? So, all I can say is do your best and let God do the rest. Because when your day comes, you will not sweat. The company that will get you will be on your case. The company will call you for interview. It will follow you through your steps because it is your time. And that's the time that God has decided it's your time, because I'm not going to share that glory with God, and you cannot share that glory with God. So I hope we are together. If you are not a Christian, I know you will not get this. Or if you do not believe in God, I know you will not get this. But for me, I'm not ashamed of my God. And I know things work out when His time comes. And things get beautiful. So I have given you a list of things the reasons why. But the major one is, when it's not your time, you will pass through what they call a desert period. But when your time comes, you will not sweat. I have people who tell me they're in the UK. I'm like, what? Because their time came. So when your time comes, just do what you're supposed to be doing. Because seriously, there's no way you cannot have a passport. You do not have a passport. You do not have else or NERIC. You're not doing anything towards getting the qualification. Please, 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 please. If you want to come to the UK as a worker, don't expect miracles. Do not expect miracles. And please, sometimes I don't even know what to say. We all don't have the same education qualification. Or, you know, it's like me. I always go like this with English. Yeah, I live in UK, but English is not my first language. Yeah. But what I want to say is, please, paperwork talks on your behalf in the immigration. You will not be there. It's not like other countries you go there and tell them stories. For you to tell the UK immigration stories is when they call you for an interview, and it happens in rare cases. But your paperwork talks for you. That's why you go for biometrics, you submit your papers, and then they will dig deep on your papers and see actually if it matches what you're coming to do with the UK. So when you ask me, oh, I don't have this, please go and look for them. Because I'm happy to support people. I'm happy to pass on information. But there's nothing I can do if you have nothing. You know what I mean? Politely, there's nothing I can do if you do not have anything. Because my point is to push you. Get the right information, get the right paperwork, and you know them. Yeah? You do not have to have a degree, but at least you can fight with a diploma or a care certificate if you're coming with a health and care workers visa. Of course, if you're a nurse is kind of, I can say nurse is a job that you can come if you decide. Which month are we on? We are in September. If you decide now you want to, if you're a nurse in Kenya, in Nigeria, Ghana, actually they like Nepalese nurses and Nepalese and Indians for some reason. But if you're my brothers and sisters from our countries, they are still coming. And it's September. If you decide I will have my else, I'll have done my CBT, I will register myself with NMC, all those things, and you decide in Jesus' name, January, I'm here, then you'll be here. That is one of the what is it called? Is it, I don't want to say profession. Is it a profession that I know that, yeah, it's up to you. If you do the right thing, you'll be here because they want you, you know. But there are other jobs that and that's why I always say, please, I've done a content about list of jobs, of skilled workers jobs that are needed in the UK. And I remember there was a guy who was coming as a butcher, professional butcher. And I think he's from Kenya. So you can see that there's a lot of jobs that you can come in. All you need to do is to get the right employer. Then those visa provisions are there. And that is the skilled workers visa, health and care workers visa. And also I want to say that someone did ask, I think that was TikTok, but if you come across this, yes, there was a review. They had put the health and care workers visa for them to be able to get people, because the health service is really struggling. But of course it has to have a review. It's not, and the review doesn't mean that will come and just remove that provision. No, review is to come, they will come and see if it is working, if it has worked. Does it need a longer period? Does it need a few more months and then it's terminated? All those things. Where do you want to be when they're making that decision? At least have all the documents. Because as a person who is here on the ground, I'm telling you, we are struggling. It's a struggle. You don't even want to go to work because you might be the only one working. Yes, you might be the only one working. So people don't want to work. People are calling in sick. So what I mean by this is, I cannot make that decision, but on my own opinion, even after February 2023, the visa provision, the health and care workers provision might be extended. Guys, I hope we have learned something. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. Be easy on yourself. Be blessed. I know. Someone wants the TV. What is it? Take care. Ciao.